What your favorite type of car is? If you don't have a favorite, then maybe I can interest you in mine. Out of all the cars in the world, my favorite is the Ford Mustang. I know I'm not alone in this because it's been around for 44 years. Ford introduced the first Mustang in 1964. It was a muscle car with a straight-six engine. Because people liked it so much, Ford added the Mustang GT in 1965. This is the model that I made of the 1965 Mustang. To give you an idea of just how much people like this car, over 1 million were sold in the first 18 months. These first models are part of what is now called the first generation of Mustangs. The last year in this generation was 1973. This model is special to me because my grandpa bought one. Each of his kids, including my mom, got to drive it when they were old enough. My Uncle Mark still has it today, even though it hasn't worked since 1999. I talked to him last week. He said that the engine has been rebuilt and the car is now being painted. He hopes we'll be ready to drive this April. Here's a picture of my mom with the car when she was in college. The second generation of Mustangs began in 1974. It had smaller engines and bodies, probably due to a nationwide fuel shortage at the time. The third generation is my least favorite because it looked more European in style, but in 1994, pretty much everything changed about the Mustang again. The fourth generation looked different, drove differently, and had bigger engines. But I think the fifth generation is best. The 2005 Ford Mustang was inspired by the 1967 to 1968 models. This gave it a retro muscle car feel, which I love. This white 2006 Mustang is a good example of this. Today, about 1 out of every 2 sports cars sold in the U.S. is a Mustang. A new style introduced this year is the Bullet, named after a 1968 movie. In the movie, there was a 9-minute road chase with actor Steve McQueen driving a 1968 Mustang GT. Although I only have a drawing of the 2009, I've read that it will be more sleek and aerodynamic and have the choice of an all-glass roof. Now that you know a little more about Mustangs, maybe you'll want to get one when you're old enough. I know I do.